What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Happy day to all of you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. Hope it was good. Now, between now and the New Year's, let's talk about crypto. Today, we're going to focus on Creo engine. It's moved since I put it in your radar, since I started buying it. Since I bought it, a position in it, it's moved slightly over 300%, done a nice little 3x in very short time. So we got to take a look at it. Obviously, not right now as far as buying it, but it should be on your radar for what? For a retrace, guys, because what goes up must come down. Eventually, there's going to be a retrace, and this one looks like it's a winner. It's still a low cap gem, even though it's done a 3x, even though it's actually gone a lot higher. When I bought it, it was already did like a 7x. But we're gonna take a look at the chart. We're gonna highlight the community. I want to highlight Creo because I think it's a really good project. Okay, Creo engine, and people are starting to talk about it, guys. Okay. Also, we are gonna look at some other charts. Namely, we're gonna look at BTC Dominance. We're gonna look at Landshare because it looks like it might be breaking out. Also, Shrapnel looks like it might be breaking out. We'll see. We'll take a look. We're going to take a look at Tectum because it looks like it's in a juicy buy zone. And we're also going to take a look at Serse because it looks like a triangle pattern is playing out and it's at the bottom of that pattern. So it's also in a juicy buy zone. All right. And so without further ado, let's do this. Right, first thing I want to look at is BTC Dominance. Okay, this is the BTC Dominance. As you can see, quite a few days dropping, right? 51% holding on to that. And the price of BTC right now, from the time I'm making this video, is at 42,700. So since December 5th, right? We spent a few days up above this ascending line. We spent quite a few days underneath this line, and then a few days above it, and now we're spending like 3 days beneath it. Okay, as we were heading towards the end of the year, I thought maybe a Santa rally, but maybe not. Maybe not, but that's cool. It's accumulation time. I think this is good. The more accumulation before the next leg up, or before that ETF approval, which will cause a knee-jerk reaction probably for prices to go up pretty high. That's probably what's going to be in the cards. So right now, this is pretty good to see Bitcoin dropping to below, to dropping down here. But how I see it's going to do pretty much what it's been doing, just range bound. Okay, range bound. Do we get down to the lower levels of this in the next couple of days to around 41,000? Do we lose 42,000? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. We'll see. I was looking at the rest of the markets. DXY, for example, everything else looks bearish or bullish in the case of the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq and the S&P, which is positive for Bitcoin, guys. All right, so pretty interesting. Just look for opportunities right now. That's what I'm doing. Okay, and I'm sharing the opportunities that I'm finding with you guys. And so let's now take a look at because BTC Dominance is doing this, what is Total 3 doing? Beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Okay, that's total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I've mentioned that, if we made this base, that this is what I would expect to happen. We would base and start going up from here. We did another base up here. Now we're going up 510. That's pretty nice. People weren't expecting this from the altcoins so early. But I've been watching them. And my analysis has been pretty spot on, guys. My analysis has been pretty spot on. So I hope you guys are paying attention and hopefully using me as a good source for your decision making. One of your sources. All right, so now let's take a look at Creo, because this bad boy, people have been talking about it here on X a lot. And the Creo group, let me just get to it. The price discussion, I think, is a pretty good group. It's small when it's unofficial, but you can join it right from the Creo. You go to the Creo group because you can't discuss price, and I like to discuss price. I like to look at charts and talk to other people, get their ideas, and it's pretty lively in here. The Creo price discussion group, definitely should check it out. The Creo engine official group is this one, 28,000 members in there. And remember, guys, this is still a low cap. Okay, let's see. Let me take a look right here really quick. Where am I? Right here. Let's look at Creo really fast. Guys, a lot of people have been talking about this coin. Look at the market cap, 12 million. All right, 12 million, 2.5 million volume. Fully diluted is at 42, but there's not going to be another coin unlock until I think 2025. We have a bit of time, before more coins are put in. Okay. Or 2024 or 2025, I forget. I have to go back and reaffirm. Maybe I'll do another video. You can buy this bad boy on Mexi, or you can buy it right on PancakeSwap. Keep it on your MetaMask, guys. And it's been moving. Now let's look at the chart really quick. As you can tell, it's still a low cap, and it's been moving a lot lately. And it's a gaming play, guys. I mean, it checks off a lot of boxes. All right, let's take a look. Where are we here? Going back here. Cool. Here we go. All right, since the lows, I wish I would have caught it down here. It's done at 62x. It's done at 62x, and it's still 12 million market cap, guys. All right, so I mean, it's still really early. It can still keep going. I started bringing it to people's attention here. I knew about it a little bit before that, because people in my other community were a couple of people were like, check out Creo, and I finally did. But it was a little late, but still not that late, because this from where I bought it at 1 cent, right now it's at 4 cents, and I think it's going to keep going. And that for me has been 274 at the height, a little over 3x. Right now at the current price, it's only almost a 3x. 275, yeah, almost 25, almost a 3x, 275%, which is cool. Once it does something like this is what I would be waiting for next. That's why I wanted to bring it to your attention, because eventually it will start doing something like this, right? Where it's gonna be range bound. Okay, after doing your homework, after checking out the project, seeing if you like it, maybe now is the time where it does that. If it does that, that's where I would be accumulating, dollar cost averaging, and then that next leg up, which eventually will happen, you will be a very happy person. But just wait to start seeing this type of pattern, okay, in the Creo. So that's what I definitely wanted to bring to your attention, guys. Really good project, really good community. Definitely check it out. Definitely, a lot of people are talking about it. So, but it's still early. It's still early, but that buzz, that's very helpful. That the team is very active, doing what they're supposed to. Pretty good. Oh, and you can also stake. I'm considering staking, because you can, for example, UNCX, you can get around 13%. There's another exchange where you can get even higher, but I'm still checking them out. I'm still checking out, because it's not directly Creo. It's third parties. It's different parties that are doing the staking, and so that kind of scares me a little bit. But man, north of 13%. One of them I thought was doing like 30-40%. I think it was a decentralized exchange based out of Poland, but I'm like, I don't know. But I'm still gonna take a look at it. But I mean, yeah, if you like staking, you can definitely stake Creo in a few places. You just look it up here on X, and you can probably find Creo staking. All right, let's see what happens if we put Creo here. Creo engine, yeah, following that. Wow, where does the time go? Already 10 minutes? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are talking about it 5 hours ago. Just crazy. A lot of people are bullish on Creo, guys, and it's still considered a microcap, even though it's already done a 60x, just like Stobox, which is also considered a microcap, and it's already done 60x, guys. So like, that's two 60x's that I brought your attention, and still early. All right, still early. Creo. So definitely worth doing your homework on that bad boy. All right, now let's take a look at a few other small caps that are looking interesting. One of them is Landshare, okay, real world asset play. Creo is a gaming play, guys. All right, a gaming play, and that chart is beautiful. All right, but wait for something like this before. Maybe it happens now. Maybe it happens now before that next leg up. But definitely, if I see this, I would buy more. My bag is already filled to where I want to get, to what I want to have, so I'm good. Plus, it's already done a 3x on where I bought, so I'm good. But if I don't have any exposure to this, I would definitely be waiting for something like this to get some exposure, because this project is going to do very, very well. And from the levels where it's at right now, it could still easily do 100x. Rule of thumb, okay? you want to get for a project to be able to do 100x, it's got to have like a 50 million market cap or under. The closer, the more under that $50 million market cap is, the better it is, guys. So, okay, even with the fully diluted, this is still under 50 million. So we could definitely do 100x. All right, so now let's look at Landshare really quick. Right here, $1.50. I think the previous video I started mentioning that a lot of these are doing this kind of like this bullish pennant or bullish flag formation. All right, and Landshare is one of them. Quite a few days here, and it looks like finally, right, it might be breaking out. You could just see it, although it could be a fake out, and it comes back. But it's interesting. It was rejected here. Still has a body over this area, which is at $1.49. It's at $1.50 right now. More or less, to get back into it, has to go under $1.47, you know, and maybe it comes back down, does something like that before eventually breaking out and continuing on its way up. All right, because after this pattern, it's basically the height of this, which is this right here, you know, to around $5.40. It's at $1.50 right now. So if it does break out here, then I'm not saying in one day, but this is what this pattern would say, that it's going to go up here after it breaks out here. Although this could be a fake out, but it is something to look at. It is something to keep in mind, and it's already consolidating. So this would have been a great time to just DCA and wait for this, boom, because eventually it's going to do that. Okay, another one that looks like it's breaking out, Shrapnel. And I'm bringing this to your attention because maybe you're interested in doing something short term, and this looks like it's primed ready. Although we do need confirmation, maybe another body up here, you know. So maybe if you do a little short term play, put a little bit of money here, and then just wait for this to pop up, sell. All right, easier said than done. Easier said than done, because it might take a little longer. Here's another one, right? Similar formation, similar pattern, and it looks like it's broken up. This one actually has a body over it. This is Shrapnel, a gaming play. All right, and it looks like, let's see if it keeps this if it stays above this area, right, which is more or less at around 34 cents. It's at 36 cents right now. If it keeps this and it doesn't go back into this flag, bullish flag, then this is where we're gonna go up. And obviously the next leg up would be nice too. Basically, where could that be? Let's do a quick little analysis. Around $2.20. It's at 36 cents right now. All right, so that's pretty good. That's what I would expect it to want to get to in the relatively short term. All right, so this one looks like this is an example of something that's breaking out. Now let's look at one that is at the bottom of what I thought it could have been the triangle. Trying to figure out exactly what it is. It's bullish either way, because it's either this triangle, which it looks like it is, because look at this, can't make this stuff up. All right, so it looks like it's just playing on the bottom part of this line right here. This is Sinverse. We're looking at the 1 day, and it's at a penny right now. Okay, so if we can hold this and it can do something like that, eventually it's gonna break out, and you're buying at the bottom of this triangle, which is pretty good. This is, again, maybe a short-term play, maybe a longer-term hold, depending on what you want to do. I'm underwater on the trade, right? So I mean, it has to pump up to right here for me to just be break even. But I think it will, because from what this tells me, you know, it's going to go up to right here, basically 11 cents, and we're at a penny right now. 1 penny to 11 cents, not bad. I take that all day, especially getting it right here. That's awesome. So not bad. Let's see if it can continue to hold this pattern, and eventually a breakout will happen. Boom, you know. Maybe it could go all the way into more or less when this is end. Yeah, towards the end of January of the next year. So maybe it spends some more time here before eventually it breaks out. All right, so that's Sinverse. That looks interesting. Another one that's in a juicy buy zone as well. Tectum. Let's take a look. All right, boom. It's under $10, $9.95. Right, below this ascending line. Okay, so maybe we are going to spend a little bit of time between here and $8.73. The closer you can get, although it hasn't touched it yet. Last 3 days it's tried to get low, but it's been bought up relatively quick. So if on the next one, it'll be accumulating, because after this, I think spend some time here, it's going to start moving up. It's a good project, Tectum. So $9.87, pretty good. I haven't seen it like that in a while. All right, in recent history, I haven't seen it like this. Last time it was here was around early December. Okay, and I think that is it. Let's take a look at that other 60x gem that I told you about, Stobox STBU, right here. All right, so after this, it looks like it's doing something similar, right? So right now it's in actually a really good buy zone before that next leg up, where I think it's going to try to get up to 77 cents, is it? Yeah, around there, 75 cents. It's at 12 cents right now, guys. Stobox is not done yet. All right, so that looks pretty cool. I wanted to bring all those tokens to your attention, and that is it for today, boys and girls. So today we took a look at Creo engine. Looks like it is a winner. It's still a low cap. It's already done in 60x, but what I would wait for is that consolidation area, okay, which maybe we're entering right now. Maybe it's going to go up, but you watch it and you see if a few days it starts consolidating. That's when you start going in and waiting for that next leg up. All right, so Creo looks really, really good. Everything looks really, really good. I really like that project, and like I mentioned a few times now, a lot of people are starting to talk about Creo engine. So, but it's still early, guys. All right, then we also talked about BTC Dominance, looking like a few red days. But everything looks all right. BTC looks like it's just consolidating. Landshare, possible breakout, possible fake out, but we'll see what happens there. Tectum, juicy buy zone. Serse, juicy buy zone. And Shrapnel looks like it's also in a breakout. Cool. Guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate that. We will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourselves a great day. Talk to you then. Peace.
Mm-hmm.